Yes, welcome to Papa J channel. Welcome to my channel once again. But before I introduce the topic for today, I want to tell you, you are wonderfully and fearfully made. You are wonderfully and fearfully made by God. Therefore, don't die with your potential. There are many songs that were not sung. When you visit the cemetery, there are many people sleeping with their dream. There are many books that were never written. There are many companies that were never established. So don't die with your potential. Don't die with your potential. So today I want to teach you about how to keep your marriage. How to keep your marriage. So the objective of this video is to show you how to keep your marriage, how to keep your marriage and live a happy life. So in my introduction, I want to share with you my life story as a young man growing up in a polygamous home. I saw that many marriages suffered divorce due to lack of knowledge. Due to lack of knowledge. Now, as a young man growing up, I saw my parents always quarreling and fighting over little things that should not be. A relation of mine, I saw a relation of mine kicking his wife several times. And you can imagine those marriages all ended in divorce. But the most painful part is that the innocent children suffer most. The innocent children are the ones that suffer most. We cannot live in a happy society. We cannot live in a peaceful environment if many marriages are breaking down. Do you know the results of divorce? Many armed robbers come out from broken homes. We cannot live in a safe environment. We cannot live in a happy society when many marriages are breaking down. Now, the question is, how do you keep your marriage? So now, the question is, how do we keep your marriage? How do you keep your marriage? Number one, marriage is not all about childbearing. Marriage is not all about childbearing. God created the woman for the man as a helpmate. The woman was created to give a helping hand to the husband. So the purpose of creation, the purpose of marriage is not for childbearing alone, but also to be a helping hand, to be a helpmate to the husband. So whether babies or no babies, we are to love one another. We are to love one another. How do you keep your marriage? How do you keep your marriage? Number two, shift not your love. Shift not your love. Many marriages end in divorce. Many women lost their marriage when babies started to come into the marriage. they shift all their love to their children, leaving their husband stranded. But the question I want to ask is that those days that you were dating, you were courting, how was the feeling like? You love to see your fiancée every day. You want to call your fiancée, you want to call her every day. You want to hold her hand every day. Therefore, whether children are born or not, we are to love one another. We are to love one another. You know, children, they will come in, they will grow, they will get married, and they will live with their husband. Therefore, your love for your husband should not be shifted even if children are born. So point 3 is that there should be an equal love. Parenting is both responsibility of the husband and the wife. Parenting is both responsibility. Children should be equally loved by their parents. There are certain parents who discriminate between their own children. When parents show love to their children, it was enhance their development and also improve their performance at school. It also improve their performance at school. So we are to use affirmative words upon our children. I love you, you are doing well, you cannot fail, you will make it in life. We should encourage them. The more we encourage them, the more they improve, the more. So in conclusion, what did we learn today? Marriage is not all about giving birth. The main reason of marriage is not just to give birth, but rather we are a helping mate. We are to give a helping hand to our husband and to our wife. We are not to discriminate among our children, and we are not to shift our love. We are to love one another until the end of our life on this earth. Please, if you like this video, if you enjoy it, kindly share, subscribe, and also tell your loved ones. Until I come your way again in the next video, remain focused, remain blessed.